Good morning, Ultimate Hustlers. It is that time of the morning for the Cortez Hustle Show. We're talking how to make money as a middleman. You guys know I'm all about you saving money, making money, growing your money. But today, I want you to put some money in your pocket as a middleman. So we're talking arbitrage today. Today is the part one of a two-part series. We're going to focus on what arbitrage is. We're going to focus on some retail arbitrage. And then if we got time, we'll get into some service arbitrage. But really, all you're doing is putting yourself in the middle between a customer and a product or service, and you are learning how to extract a commission for making that connection. And for those of you who stick around to the end of the show, I'm also going to give you access to my completely automated sales machine with some of the hottest products already in it, and you can actually access it for free. So do me a favor, comment in the chat where you're from, drop the name of your business and or your brand, and let's kick it. Yo, what's up, Ultimate Hustlers, and welcome to the Cortez Hustle Show, the business podcast for the entrepreneur of the 21st century. And I'm your host, Cortez Hustle. Our goal is to give you a behind-the-scenes look at how the world's greatest hustlers build amazing brands, scale their businesses to incredible heights, sell more, make more, and create mass movements that impact the world. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned vet or you're sitting on the sidelines with aspirations to one day unleash your inner hustle. This show will provide the insights into how pure grit, determination, and hard work has morphed into some of the most iconic brands and personalities, and how they are moving the culture forward. You'll get a mix of solo shows featuring yours truly, as well as interviews and content from other hustlers that I either know personally, or I've learned from, or whose grind I've come to know and respect. And you'll also get exclusive recordings from our membership called Monetize My Life Academy, which you can check out at monetizemylifeacademy.com. That's a program where we go live every month with some of the best hustlers on the planet, sharing best practices on how we all can explode our brands with advanced branding and marketing tactics, business development strategies, and financial game planning necessary to build the empires we all desire. Again, that's at monetizemylifeacademy.com. If you like today's episode, chances are the hustlers you're connected to will like it as well. Share it with those in your network, and when you do, use hashtag Cortez Hustle so I can see you and hopefully give you a shout out and share you in my stories. So check out today's episode and make sure you subscribe to the feed on your favorite podcasting networks. All right, Ultimate Hustlers, welcome to the Cortez Hustle Show. I am, of course, your host, Cortez Hustle, also known as the one and only financial health mentor, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur, coming to you live and direct from the Extra Digit Movement Studios, where we are a group of passionate and compassionate financial educators that want to help you grow your income, your cash flow, and your net worth by one extra digit. If you're making 3 figures a week, why not 4? If you're making 4 figures a month, why not 5? If you're making 5 figures a year, why not 6? Why not 7? Why not 8? It's all about being in the right community. As they say, your network is responsible for your net worth. And if you get around the Extra Digit Movement, I promise you, your net worth will improve. All you got to do is text keyword extra digit to 314-874-6887 to learn about that movement and what it is all about. We're talking how to make money as a middleman. Arbitrage, ladies and gentlemen, it is one of the oldest forms of making money, and a lot of people today don't understand how easier it is to do it today than it has ever been before because of this wonderful invention called the internet. So comment in the chat where you're from. Let me know the name of your business and or your brand. Have you ever connected one person to another person, and that connection was so beneficial to each of those people that they both broke you off a little piece of bread? That's what arbitrage is. That's what making money as a middleman is. And we're going to dive all the way into that today. But before we do, y'all know I got a couple of announcements that I got to get off my chest. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who have been looking at our financial education program and you're thinking about joining and learning how to make money on social media by posting financial tips and strategies. Well, guess what? Our $99 credit special is ending tomorrow. So you got today and tomorrow to make up your mind. If you want me to coach you on how to build a brand in the financial education space where you can make a solid 4-figure monthly residual income in your next 90 days, then I'll put a link in the comments where you go check out what it is that we do, how we do it. All you got to do is go to workwithcortez.com/HBB. Keep trying to tell y'all, man, that the home-based business is where it's at. If you're trying to build wealth for your family, you got to stop taxes, debt, and inflation. Then you got to get your credit score, your cash flow, and your assets up. And our program does all of those things at the exact same time while putting some money in your pocket. So if you want to reach out to me directly, then text keyword extra digit to 314-874-6887, or you can click the link in the comments if you want to go watch a short video of the product that we promote and what's included and how you can join our community. Also, financially lit fathers, do not forget, if you've already joined the financially lit fathers community, make sure you download your free ebook. I'm adding to the free download section of Financially Lit Fathers the a credit repair ebook as well, because I've heard from you fathers and you saying, hey, the reason I joined the community is I want to be financially literate, but I also need help with my credit. So you get a 30-day blueprint to transform your finances when you join the Financially Lit Fathers community. And I'm adding to it today some credit resources that can help you improve your credit. That is, if you want to do it yourself. And of course, if you want a professional team of credit experts, then you need to partner with me in the financial education franchise, and you can make money off other people who need credit help too by promoting our program. So how in the world do you make money as a middleman online? Plus, if you stick around to the end of today's episode, I'm going to give you my free sales machine that has some of the hottest products already in it to start making you some money online. And that's what arbitrage is. It's all about you learning how to enter a conversation where there is a want and you supply that want with what it is that they want. So if I want to enter a conversation where people are talking about fixing their credit, right? And I'm asking questions to find out, hey, how much would you pay for something like that? Oh man, I know Lexington Law charges $130 a month for credit repair. I'm gonna I at least pay $80 a month. Okay, if I connect you to someone that has an effective credit repair situation for roughly $80 a month, then that would be a win for you, right? Boom, you make that connection, and the key is figuring out how do you extract a commission for making that connection. That's what arbitrage is, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to get all the way into it today. We're focusing on retail arbitrage. I'm going to tell you a bunch of different places that you can go get some things that you can retail at a low price and places that you can sell them for a higher price. But let's get into our quote of the day before we get all the way in. Listen, man, we are all committed. Some committed to greatness, while others are committed to mediocrity. That's Les Brown. See, there's this misnomer that successful people have more commitment than unsuccessful people. No, man, it's not true. We are all committed. Some of us are just committed to greatness, while others are committed to mediocrity. How do you know when you are committed to mediocrity? Well, when you have an opportunity to get out of your comfort zone and grow, and you have 99 excuses not to do it, then that's how you know you are committed to mediocrity. When you see opportunities in front of you and you have 99 excuses why not to take advantage of the opportunity. Now, here's what's funny. The opportunities are showing up in your life because you have called upon the universe to deliver them. Some of us have called upon our Creator. We prayed last night for a financial breakthrough. We prayed last night for a solution to this problem. We show up today on the Cortez Hustle Show, and there's several solutions being offered, and you counter the offer that you prayed for just last night with 1,000,001 excuses as to why this can't be the solution that you just prayed for. That's how you know you're committed to mediocrity. When you let fear show up and scare you from doing the thing that you know you need to do in order to get the results that you want to have. We are all committed. Some just committed to greatness, and others are committed to mediocrity. That is the quote of the day right here on the Cortez Hustle Show, brought to you by my girl, Bianca Shante. Her new book is out. She's a best-selling author. You guys got to go pick this up at IamBiancaShante.com. Check it out. Today's show was brought to you in part by Bianca Shante, wife, Air Force veteran, business owner, motivational speaker, and now #1 best-selling author of All Things Positive. This book is filled with hope and inspiration for anyone that needs a little push. If you are struggling in a relationship, with your mental health, with deciding on a business idea, or just want a new awesome book to read for your self-care day, this is the one. This book will help you to self-evaluate and even ignite a fire within. Grab yours today at IamBiancaShante.com. All Things Positive has 7 focus areas where different life struggles, weaknesses, and negative perspectives are addressed while giving readers a more positive outlook, direction, and a push to change their life trajectory for the better by focusing on all things positive. IamBiancaShante.com. Grab your copy today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Cortez Hustle Show. I'm, of course, your host, Cortez Hustle, and we're talking arbitrage today. We're talking how to make money as a middleman. First of all, what exactly is arbitrage, Cortez? Well, arbitrage is, ladies and gentlemen, the American way. Point blank and period, right? We live in a world, in a economy that's based on capitalism. And capitalism simply says this: those that know capitalize on those that don't know. I'm gonna say it again. This is what capitalism basically says in a nutshell. This is the Cortez Hustle definition of capitalism. Those that know capitalize on those that don't know, right? So a lot of people think that capitalism is a bad thing. Well, let me ask you this. Does your doctor know something about healing, medicine, and taking care of the human body that you don't know? The answer is, of course, yes. So your doctor is able to capitalize on that knowledge by charging you a premium to get access to the knowledge or to the things that he knows or she knows. Does that make capitalism a bad thing? No, it does not. My dry cleaner knows something about removing stains that I don't know. Are they not allowed to capitalize on that knowledge? Sure they are. So they charge me a premium for using that knowledge to remove my stain, and now I'm a happy customer. Arbitrage simply says this: I know something that most people do not know, and because I know this, I'm going to be able to make a profit. So I know where to get this mug for $4, right? This mug has a retail value of $8, right? It's got a nice St. Louis Hustler logo on it. So it's got a retail value of $8. So when I tell you that, hey, man, this mug right here, you can go get one for $8. And you're like, cool, that's dope, man. I pay $8 for that all day. Now, because I know where to get it for $4 and you pay $8, a lot of people say, well, Cortez, you getting over. Wait a minute. How am I getting over when you agreed that this mug was valued at $8?
and you're willing to pay $8 because you see the value. See, a lot of people got it twisted. No, I'm not getting over. I am capitalizing on my knowledge of where to get the mug for $4. And that difference in between is what I know versus what the consumer knows. So capitalism says I can capitalize on what I know where the other person doesn't know, and I can make me a few dollars, right? Now, you can do this with both products and services. Today, we're going to focus on more products, and tomorrow we're going to talk about different services where you can arbitrage, where you can be a middleman, you can be the connector, you can be I guess the middleman, because you're not really the plug if you're not the one. Well, you can be sort of a plug, right? You can be sort of a plug, but the key is to be a successful middleman is to know how to listen. Know how to listen, and that's basically it. When you know how to listen, I know how to listen to providers and entrepreneurs who have services, right? And I know how to listen to what they say their services can do, what they say their products can do. Boom, I got that. Now I'm also listening to consumers who are griping about problems that they have, right? Man, I want me a nice shirt, but man, when I went to Macy's, these shirts cost $100. Okay, boom, I'm listening to, they want nice things, but they can't afford the retail price. So is there a way that I can find what they want, which is the nice shirt, usually the designer brand, but at a lower cost? Can I find it at a price that's so low that when I introduce it to them at a price that they're willing to pay, that there's still some margin in it for me? Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you can start a business literally with $10, $15, $25, right? I want you to think about this. The moment you start a business, if you understand anything about the tax code and how you got to position yourself in capitalism to win, right? Every single one of us was born an entrepreneur. If you were born in America, you were born a business, because America is a business. Therefore, all of America's offspring are businesses, right? But the penalty you pay for not exercising your birthright as a business owner is high taxes. So when you start a business and with arbitrage, it doesn't cost you a whole lot of money. You're literally becoming a reseller of products and services. That's it. So for those of you who don't have a business at this point, now you do. I want you to put in the chat, I am a reseller. That's your business. Why is that significant for you to declare? Because if you don't declare that you are a business, you won't reposition yourself in capitalism, and you'll keep being treated like an employee. And employees in this economy are taxed the absolute most, hands down, period. And that's one of the reasons that we can't get out of poverty, is because of the way we're taxed. That has nothing to do with our government cheating us. It has nothing to do. Our government set up a system that says, hey, if you don't bring anything to the economy and all you want to do is take from the economy, then we consider you somewhat of a leech. So we are going to tax the leeches the most. Now, if you do decide to contribute to the gross domestic product of this country, meaning you bring something to the table, you bring a unique product or service, you bring a business model to the table where you have the potential to hire people and provide jobs, then we're going to give you some tax breaks. Now, the people who get the most tax breaks are the people who bring money to the table. Well, guess what? If you make money with business, you are taxed less than those who make money with labor. If you make money with money, you are taxed the least. Because here's how the system is set up. In order for the employees to have a job a business owner or an entrepreneur must create them. So to give the business owner or the entrepreneur an incentive to create the jobs, they get tax breaks and incentives, right? Now, in order for the business to grow and expand its inventory, to expand its infrastructure, to hire more people, right? To create more products, it needs capital to do that. And those who provide the capital to the businesses so that they grow pay the least amount of taxes of them all. See, the system doesn't care if you're black, doesn't care if you're white, doesn't care if you are rich, doesn't care if you're poor. It is set up, the system is neutral. It's your job to understand the system and how to leverage it to best benefit you. For some people, working a job, being in that part of the system benefits them the most, or so they believe, or so they've been taught, right? For some of us, the entrepreneurship, making money with a 1099 as a business, that is the part that benefits us the most because of our entrepreneurial DNA, right? And then others, making money with money benefits them the most. So let's be clear. If you didn't have a business before today, now you have a business. Put in the comments, I am a reseller. Now you have a business. Now you get all the tax breaks of Walmart. You get all the tax breaks of Amazon. You get all the tax breaks of Uber and all these other Fortune 100, Fortune 500 companies, right? I am a reseller. I'm putting you in business today. Now, we're going to talk about retail arbitrage first. How do you make money through retailing various products, and how can you set up systems to make that happen, and how do you get started? How do you scale? It's about to go down, man. But before it goes down, we got to get into 1 minute motivation. And 1 minute motivation is a segment on the Cortez Hustle Show that is one of my favorite segments. It's where I play a short motivational video. I want you to give me your takeaway. I'm going to give you a couple takeaways, and then of course we shout out our sponsor at the end. So let's go ahead and get prepared for today's 1 minute motivation, where we got some John Maxwell queued up for you today. Let's get it.
You're going to have a lot of temptations in life to quit, but those who quit never succeed. And just because you're struggling doesn't mean that you're failing. If you're struggling, you're still in the game because you are a resilient person. In fact, persistence and resilience only come from having been given the chance to work through difficult problems. Tough times never last, but tough people do. This tough times, if you get through them, make you tougher. Don't allow the crisis to numb you. Be alive, learn, feel, fail, learn, persevere. Continue on. Keep on keeping on. When other people quit, you don't quit. When other people turn around, you don't turn around. Not to give up and not to give in. Head on, game on, staying right with the task. Because your passion, your desire to get to the end is greater than someone else's. Don't stop. Stand still during times of rocking and rolling. Stay focused during times of distraction, and stay calm during times of difficulty. At the end of the day, the person that wins is the one that stays in the game.
Hoo-wee. Do you have it in you to stay in the game? What was one of your biggest takeaways, man? Listen, I'll tell you one of mine, a couple of mine. This was really dope for me because I battle this every day, guys. And I think you do too. Most people do. You just don't realize it. He says you're always tempted to quit. Always, right? People who quit things think that winners are not faced with the same challenges, right? The thing that keeps me from quitting is that there are too many people counting on me to quit. But that doesn't mean I'm not tempted to quit every single day. Not just in business, not just with the podcast, and everything in life. I was tempted to quit my workout this morning. I finished my workout with a 1/4 mile run, and I was like, nah, man, don't run today. The temptation to quit is ever present, right? That's why we did the series on mental toughness on yesterday and the week before. So if you guys are not tuning in to Wellness Wednesdays, we go deep on different topics that help you build your mindset, help you build your body to become ready to execute as an entrepreneur. So we talked about that a lot yesterday. He said, just because you're struggling doesn't mean you're failing. Oh man, that's a bar. Just because you're struggling doesn't mean you're failing. And I want to encourage all of you guys today who may be experiencing a little bit of struggle in your life right now. Know how to put that in the proper perspective. You are not failing. You are being strengthened. Oh man, think about it. When the weightlifter is struggling to get that bar off his chest and his arms are shaking, right? And he keeps pushing and he's got the guys in the gym around clapping and screaming and hollering and motivating and encouraging him. He's struggling, but he's not failing. He's strengthening himself. And as he keeps on struggling through rep after rep, eventually he gets stronger and he has to put more weight on that thing because it becomes too easy. Some of you guys are struggling right now, but you're not failing. Keep that in proper perspective. Tough times never last. Tough people do. Tough times are here to make you tougher because of what you have asked for. Right? We talked about this all the time, man. My favorite Dr. Miles Monroe quote, every vision must be tested for authenticity. Every vision must be tested for authenticity. So when you have a vision and you commit to that vision to do something great, you're calling on the universe to give you the resources that you need to do it, but you're also calling on the universe to strengthen you to become the person you need to become to pull it off. And sometimes that strengthening process feels like failure. Sometimes the roadblocks that are put in your way forces you to climb. Why? Because you got to get strengthened. Sometimes the roadblocks putting you in your way forces you to dig. Why? Because you have to get stronger. Sometimes the roadblocks put in your way or the haters that are talking about you and really trying to put mud on your name, those things aren't designed to make you quit. They're designed to quicken, to strengthen you so that you can survive at the next level. See, everybody wants to go to the next level, but if you go to the next level as the person that you are right now, you couldn't survive. So those tests put in your way to strengthen you. So when you finally climb over that ridge and you get to that next level, you are strong enough to handle the attacks that are going to come on that level. Because best believe they're coming. They're coming, right? So that is 1 Minute Motivation right here on the Cortez Hustle Show. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And the 1 Minute Motivation is brought to you by the Extra Digit Movement, man. Got 2 days left on our special promotion. AV Moore says, yeah, there's 2 days left on our special promotion where you can save $99. If you want your own business in the financial education space, where you can get a team of professionals to help you build your personal finances and get paid for bringing economic empowerment to your community, there's nothing else like that. There's nothing else out there like what we do. So all you got to do is either click on the link in the description that says partner with me in your own home-based business, or you can text keyword extra digit to 314-874-6887. And I love to have a conversation with you. You got to at least see what we do and see if it's a fit for you. Don't automatically assume that you know what we do if you haven't seen it, right? At least take a minute to see what we do and see if it is right for you. So we're talking retail arbitrage. Let me put this link in the comments because this is a great article and it's full of resources that can help you really get started and go down this path. You guys know how I am, man. I love to share my resources. It's the right thing to do to give credit to the people where you're getting this. Comes from wellkeptwallet.com, right? So I want to give you guys my resources because some of you guys want to take this to a deeper level than what I'm going to share with you today and tomorrow. And I want you to be able to do that. I don't want to be responsible for holding anyone back from being great, right? We've all heard the saying, buy low and sell high. You can actually use this tactic to make money on items you bought from a store. A lot of people don't realize it. This is called retail arbitrage, and it can make you a small fortune if your profit margins are right. The idea is to find bargains and resell them for a higher price on a site like eBay or Amazon. You can pocket the profits from items bought online and in person. Now, here's the thing with retail arbitrage. Just like the same thing with any business, it takes work. And people don't like to work. Woo! It's a phenomenon that just literally cracks me up. People want more out of life, but they're not willing to give up anything to get it. And I'm like, how do you expect that to work? I don't understand. But it's not for me to understand. It's for me to encourage, motivate, give resources so that people can at least have opportunities presented before them. What they do with the opportunities is not on me. That's between them and their creator, right? Retail arbitrage apps. Before you begin buying and selling, you need to do some research. Look for items you think may be bargains and may be quick to sell. Then find out what the same item is selling for online. Some resellers create their own e-commerce by finding a local item, then reselling it with a private label. That's another strategy. Sourcing products that are best sellers may take some time, but there may be local stores near you with an opportunity for you to set up your own retail arbitrage business model. The elephant in the room is Amazon. If you can sell it for less than Amazon, you need to find another item. If you can't sell it for less than Amazon, you need to find another item. And I don't believe that's 100% true. You just have to build a brand. And that is the key to everything. Is think about this. Why do some people pay $100 for a pair of jeans and some people pay $20 for a pair of jeans? They're both denim, made with the same materials. The jean industry, they all use the same stitching. They're all durable. What is the difference? Brand. So you don't necessarily have to be able to undercut Amazon in price. You just have to find a way to deliver a better buying experience or better value than what they can get on Amazon. So Profit Bandit costs $9.99 per month. You can use it to scan barcodes, access resale information in seconds. So think about it. You can literally go into your local retail store, and if they had this mug on the shelf, you can scan it with Bandit and say the mug was on sale for $1.99. You scan it on Bandit, and Bandit says, hey, man, this thing is reselling on eBay and Amazon for $4.99. Boom. You just realized an potential for retail arbitrage. I can get it for $2. I can sell it for $5. That's $3. They might have 10 on the shelf. Boom. Let me get all 10 of these. Then you go and you list them on your website, on eBay, on Amazon, on Facebook Marketplace, and a gazillion other places where you could sell products and services, right? So if you're serious about retail arbitrage, this is a great investment. Beginners can succeed with the free retail apps too. So there's some free apps out there for you as well. So where to get items for retail arbitrage, right? And there's a whole thing, guys, going on that a lot of y'all aren't even aware of. And if you love to shop, if you love this kind of thing, this could be your deal. Now, this isn't my deal because I love to move products and services online. So I want to talk tomorrow more about my deal, the way I arbitrage from my computer. But this is, you have to get out in your community, right? You have to get out and know the best stores and the best spots. But watch this. There are several places you can find products to buy low and sell high. Here are the most common places to find items to do retail arbitrage. Number one, your own closet. Your own closet. You can have a garage sale and sell your stuff for pennies on a dollar, or you could sell your valuable items online and increase your profits. You can use sites like Craigslist, eBay, or Amazon, right? Be thoughtful about what you try to sell. For example, people might not want your 20-year-old rock band t-shirt. However, they may have interest in your jewelry, designer clothing, or collectibles, right? Here's something that a lot of you guys don't realize. Craigslist, right? You guys realize Craigslist still has a free section. There's still a lot of stuff on Craigslist for free, right? In addition to being able to being a place to sell, Craigslist is also an excellent place to buy items for cheap. Start by browsing the free section to find items that can sell for money. You may find people getting rid of things because they don't want the hassle of selling. They rather give the item away than haggling with buyers. In other instances, they might be giving away items that need a few small repairs. You mean to tell me, Cortez, I can go on Craigslist right now. I can find an item that somebody is giving away for free. I can go look at it, inspect it, and see that it has value. And then I can turn around and put that same item back on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, says Stephanie, for a profit. So you got to remember that it's all about your brand. See, you might think this is where most people go wrong, Stephanie. They'll say, if I got it off Craigslist and it was free and I turn around and put it back on Craigslist for $50, won't people judge me because I'm selling something that I got for free off Craigslist? First of all, the people that you are connected to, that you are selling to, they don't scour Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace every day like you do. So they never saw that item on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace for free. They just know that you're known for having great quality stuff at low prices. That's why they scour your page. They don't scour Facebook Marketplace because you've already done that for them. They don't scour Craigslist. This is why you get to make the money in arbitrage. You know something that they don't. You know where to get the items for free because you've taken the time to study arbitrage. They have not. They don't know that that product was on eBay for free. They don't know that product was on Craigslist for free. They just know when it showed up on your page, they always follow your page because you got good deals going on. What does it come back to? Brand. Are you building a brand as a retail arbitrage person that always has good quality stuff? You have honest listings because your listing says, hey, this is a great sturdy couch for $50, but it does have a couple stains that seems like they could be removed if you just had it cleaned, right? Because you're honest in your descriptions. Brand is where it's at, y'all. So you can go to Craigslist, get something for free, go pick it up, put it back on Craigslist for $50, and now you just made $50. That's called arbitrage, y'all. And some of us are missing it. And I'm not saying this is for everybody. I'm saying there are people who are literally griping, complaining, moaning. I was going to say something else, but this is a family show. Moaning about not having enough. And I'm like, there's too many ways to add another stream of revenue to your household. Too many. And I'm going to tell you this right now before I forget. Just starting a reseller business gets you an instant $300 to $600 per month back on your paycheck. I keep trying to tell y'all, having a home-based business is the way to go. It is the #1 weapon that I use to fight the war on poverty, one family at a time. I've literally helped over 400 families personally start a home-based business. Now they're writing off the miles they put on their car. They're paying their children to help them in their business. They're writing off their cell phone, their internet bill, things that they're spending money on every month anyway. They're taking those everyday monthly expenses, their utilities, their rent, their light bill, their gas bill, and they get to write that off and save anywhere from $12,000 to $15,000 per year in taxes, minimum. But I get it. While it's easy to do this stuff, it's easier not to. AV says sometimes it's not safe to do. Well, we can say that about everything, AV. Everything. If I watch the news, it ain't safe to leave my house today because of COVID. But then there are some things that I can do to make it safer for me to do, like wear a mask. Yeah, we gonna get to the every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. She says, Stephanie says, yes, me and my daughter and son do this every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and can't believe how much money we have made. Man, if you were available to get on this stream with me, Stephanie, I would invite you on this stream, because this is, I mean, people got to know that if the average, Stephanie, and I don't want to get all in your business, but if you look at the financial publications, they say the average the average American is $300 to $500 per month from bankruptcy or foreclosure. Just say yes. Do you do more than $300 to $500 a month, Stephanie, on your weekends doing this? Just say yes. You don't got to tell me what you're doing, but I got a sneaky suspicion that you ain't one of those people who's missing $300 to $500 a month. So you're paycheck to paycheck. This is the thing. People are paycheck to paycheck, and they won't do necessary things to transform their lives, right? So Craigslist, right? Now, this is what Stephanie is every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. What are they doing? They're going to yard sales. They're going to garage sales. Your neighbors might be aware of the benefits of retail arbitrage. They might not be aware of the benefits of retail arbitrage. You can find good deals by visiting local yard sales and estate sales Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Man, just show up. Check your local papers. They have them listed. You see the signs? Man, show up and be the first one there and get the good deals, right? I watched Gary Vaynerchuk do this, and he called it garage selling. He would go every Saturday morning, and he literally bought a box of Matchbox cars, Matchbox Hot Wheel cars. He bought a box for like $3. And in that box, there was one car that he pulled out, and he said, oh man, I know this one. And he checked the price on eBay. That one car was selling on eBay for $37. Wait a minute. He bought a whole box of Matchbox cars, Hot Wheels cars, one car in the box because it was in good condition. It was a rare car. That one car was sold for $37 because those are things that people collect. Then I'm sure the whole box, he's got other pieces that some are worth 10, some worth 15. And then he sold a few of those and then turned around and sold the whole box for like $20. I'm like, if you want to get out here and get it, it is there to be gotten. But you got to want it. You got to want it. So yard sales is another good place to go find stuff, right? She said, yes, especially the beginning of the month. Let me see what Stephanie says. Stephanie is my girl. She's getting it. She says, yes, especially the beginning of the month. I sell babies' clothes, grandkids, grown out of out of people donate the clothes and shoes as well. We inspect the items, wash them, and sell them. Fill a shopping bag up with clothes for $5 to $10. Boom, and it's easy as that. Now, if she wanted to get all the way gangster, she could separate the designer stuff, the Oshkosh Bigosh from the Walmart stuff, and can really just go that route. But I like the way she does it, man. Bring all that stuff in. Let's wash it. Let's create these bags, $5, $10, man. We might sell 10 of these $10 bags, and we just made $100 this week. Do that every week, then that's an extra $400 per month minimum. It's easy, y'all. It's easy, right? Thrift stores. You'll find that the best deals at thrift stores when you can buy the specials. Each store does specials differently. Some might put one department on sale at a time. Tuesday night might offer discount closings. Thursdays might offer discount houseware, right? It's crazy. Yeah, she says Carter Kids is a big seller. Yeah, Goodwill. Go to your local thrift stores, y'all. Go to your local thrift stores, and this is a whole phenomenon. If you don't believe this is a whole thing, go to YouTube and type in thrifting. Go to YouTube and type in thrifting, and you're going to see how many people are making money thrifting. Because when you go to the Goodwill, guess what? They got all of the designer stuff that people have donated and given away. And you might go and find a pair of, and forgive me for not knowing the latest stuff, because I'm just not into that type of stuff, but you might go and find a pair of True Religion jeans, right, for $5. And you turn around and sell those True Religion jeans on eBay for $35. It's called thrifting, right? And some people have gotten so cold with thrifting where they know people who work at the thrift stores, and they get a phone call every time the thrift store gets a brand new load of stuff, right? It's bananas. Thrift stores, right? Watch this. You want to be you want to build your brand and be known for selling new stuff, but you still want to do arbitrage? Go to your department store clearance racks. The stuff is brand new. It's just on clearance. Y'all seen the sales, 80% off. It's been sitting around for a while. You take your scanner from what was the name of the tool? Profit Bandit. You take your Profit Bandit tool, you scan it, and you see what it's being resold for. Oh man, I just found this. I just found this nice cardigan sweater, right? Oh, it's a Perry Ellis. Okay, let me scan it real quick. Oh man, they want $20 for it here, but it's selling on eBay and retailing for $40. Boom. Let me grab that mug, right? Let me grab that mug, right? She said, I also have a vendor for knockoff purses, Louis Vuitton, MK, and my daughter make t-shirts and baby announcements. Man, listen, 70 people are really sleeping on. Hopefully you guys are getting all the tax benefits of running your businesses. And if not, let me know, because I'll connect you to our source, because you get the app that records all of your business tax deductions. You get instant access to all our tax hotline, where you can literally call people every day and make sure that you're getting all of the tax benefits of your business. So you can go to your department store clearance racks, right? At the end of each season, your local brick and mortar retail stores will clearance all the seasonal merchandise. For instance, in autumn, you can expect super low prices on remaining summer items, clothing, outdoor patio. And here's what's cool. When you understand this game, right? And people be like, Cortez, I live in St. Louis, right? That's Missouri. Why would I go and try to stock up on a bunch of swimsuits because it's about to be wintertime in Missouri? Yeah, it's wintertime in Missouri, but guess what? There are places like Florida. There's places like South Carolina. There's places like California who don't have a winter. So I can go and get the stuff off my clearance racks in St. Louis. If I put them online, I'm not just selling to people in Missouri who will have no need for them until next summer. People have literally got to get their head out of the sand. Department store racks, right? Tuesday Morning gets its own section because it's one of my favorite places to find designer and name brand products. They're often sold at low prices and sometimes in bulk. Tuesday Morning has over 800 locations across the nation. Step inside one if you live nearby and see what savings you can discover. Again, these are brand new items, brand new things that you can then turn around and put on your site and you can sell. And you build, the key is to build a brand as a reseller and be known for selling something, right? Like Stephanie says, baby clothes is their thing, right? So people know that if I need some baby clothes or I know somebody who needs some baby clothes, I can make sure I connect them with Stephanie, right? Video games stores, right? And a video game store has a game or a package deal on clearance. You might be able to find some arbitrage deals. Selling video games can be lucrative because a sizable portion of the population enjoys this hobby. Boom. Scan the doggone thing with your profit bandit and see how much is being retailed for online. And you can put it out there, right? We have to put it out there. Yeah, this is the reason. This is the reason right here, Stephanie. You hit the nail on the head. We have to wake up and stop worrying about what someone would say. We have a canopy tent look like an outside store. Oh man, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah. Sometimes people we are concerned about, man, if people saw me doing this, then it must mean I'm not doing too well financially. No, that ain't what that means. That means I want to do better financially. I know people who do thrifting and they do an extra $30,000 a year thrifting. So you put that on their $70,000 salary on their job. Now they're doing $100,000 plus they have a business. So now they get to write off a lot of the expenses, which reduces the taxes they pay on the 70. But people are asleep. People are still trying to find that perfect job. People are still trying to work their way up that corporate ladder. And I'm not saying anything is wrong with having a job. I'm not saying anything is wrong with working your way up the corporate ladder. I'm just saying, in addition to having a job and working your way up the corporate ladder, if you are not comfortable with the lifestyle that you're living, you could do something about it. And arbitrage is a way to do it. Bookstores. Guys, y'all realize that some books are vintage, some books are worth more than others, some books are limited editions. Books are another great arbitrage item since you can ship them at a discount media mail rate. You can look for discounts and bargain bin specials at your local bookstores. Thrift stores and garage sales might sell books for cheap too. Scan the barcode. You will get all the information and see that this book is rare. This book, while it's at the garage sale for 50 cents, is selling for $45 if it's in good condition. And you might be able to go to the person at the garage sale and say, hey man, 50 cents, I'll give you a quarter. It's bananas, right? It's bananas. Libraries, in addition to checking your used books bookstore, you should also visit your local library book sale. At least once each year, libraries hold an annual sale to sell books that were donated by fellow neighbors, right? Grocery stores, you may be able to score exciting deals at grocery stores. If you can't find a store that is clearing out non-perishable items, you may be able to get a great deal, right? Produce, talk to the produce man at your store and they might be able to hook you up with, man, we got way too much of this and we're going to end up throwing it out. Okay, I'm going to buy it in bulk and I'm going to take it down to my local fruit stand and I'm going to sell it at the fruit stand before it goes bad, right? Store closings or moving sales. Another great opportunity, up to 75 to 90% off normal retail prices. Are you willing to get out and do it? Walmart and Target clearance sales. These stores already offer low prices, but you'll need to find clearance items if you want to turn much profit. Other similar choices are Big Lots, Marshalls, Ross, TJ Maxx. Home Depot is a good spot to find popular items too. Right? Wait a minute. Stephanie ain't playing. She does this for real. She said, listen, I found a Michael Jackson album sold on eBay for $100, which I found at a yard sale. It's out there, y'all. It's out there. Now, for those of you who, I promise y'all that I will give y'all my automated sales machine. I do online marketing, right? And one of the ways that I make money is through automation. So I have systems that I purchase that already have hot products in them. And I just get people to take a look at the system and they decide if they want to buy or not. And if they do, I make a few dollars. So I promise I'd share that with you guys. So all you got to do is go to www.workwithcortez.online. Put in your email address. You're going to see this sales machine that I use. It is super dope. And you actually get the machine for free. And all you got to do is get people to look at the machine. And if they want to buy products that are in this machine, then you'll earn 50% commission on all the products within the machine. So just another cool way to make some money. So www.workwithcortez.online. Just go there, put your name and email address in. And then it's going to take you to our page. And we literally have people making hundreds and even thousands of dollars every single day with this machine, right? Especially those who have big followings on social media and you are in the niche where you're helping people make money online. It doesn't get any easier than this, ladies and gentlemen. So, man, come back tomorrow. So this is arbitrage with retail products. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you how to do arbitrage on services, because a lot of y'all are slip on this game. And here's the thing, Stephanie. We do this stuff all day, every day anyway. We just don't get a reward from it. I will tell you where there is somebody, Stephanie's got a business and she might be looking to get a web design. I say, hey man, you need to go look at Thornton Online Marketing. They have some great web design packages out there. And Stephanie says, oh, okay, that's great. Well, guess what? If I know people are constantly looking for websites, then I can become that middleman and say, oh, you need a website done? I got you. Here's how much it's going to cost. And then I go hire somebody to build a website for Stephanie for cheaper than what I told Stephanie it was going to cost. Yeah, we're going to talk about all of that tomorrow. So come back tomorrow, thecortezhustleshow.com. So I'll talk to you guys next time. I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up. But you've got to overcome fear if you're going to win.
You're tuned into the Cortez Hustle Show. Please like and subscribe.